So like a lot of you growing up, I really wanted a dog. Unlike many of you, I didn't get that wish. I think when my sister and I killed a cactus, that's when my mom said, no. So I resolved that as soon as I became a responsible adult, I'd get my first dog. A year removed from college, I'm thinking, not a drunk college student anymore. I can get a dog. And so went on petfinder.com, which is an amazing website, by the way. Did you know you can get goats on Petfinder? So that's neither here nor there. So go on Petfinder, put in an application for a cute-looking dog, and the foster mom emails me and says, all right, we're going to need to do a house visit. Say what? So applying for a dog is a pretty long process. I didn't know about this, but I'm an immigrant. I went through the immigration process here. It doesn't have not a patch on the document. I mean, 3 references, GPA, transcripts, blood type, the whole 9 yards. Anyhow, so she says we're going to come, 2 single guys, young. We're not sure what the place will be like, and this is a pretty scared dog. And I said that's fine. So I spent an entire day cleaning the apartment. I baked cookies so it smelled nice. I don't know if you've seen the movie Notting Hill. My roommate at the time was kind of like his Welsh roommate, a bit of a deadbeat. So I told him to make himself scarce because we don't want to creep these people out. Anyway, they come and it's a really cute little fluffy black dog, herding dog. And foster mom sits down and this dog goes and crawls under her chair, right? And all I see are these 2 big, beautiful, scared eyes looking out at me. And foster mom says, look, this dog's been through a lot of abuse. She's had a time. She's going to need a lot of work. It might take a while. If this is your first dog, it might be tough. And if you're looking for like a dog with a capital D, this might not be the one. But all I see are these big, scared, beautiful eyes looking out at me. And I go, oh, gosh, I don't know what I'm doing anyway. We might as well learn together. And so because of her eyes, I decided to call her Naina, which is eyes in Urdu. Adopted Naina. And it was tough initially. I thought she was tailless for the first week. Turns out she has a big fluffy tail. She was just between her legs all the time. And she had this real fear of crossing thresholds. I knew she liked being outside and she felt safe in my room, but just crossing from the room to the outside or back in was really hard for her. And so I called her foster mom and I said, what's the deal with this? And she says, here's the thing. Even if she knows she's safe, once she's safe in a place, she might not want to leave that spot, and it'll come with time eventually. So I said, fine. And I talked to my cousins, who were the only dog owners I really knew, and I decided I'm going to do everything my cousins do. At the time, my cousin was pregnant, so I approached this like a pregnant lady. I just read everything, like every single book, bought industrial quantities of peanut butter. I read the What to Expect When You're Expecting a Dog Ownership. And great book, by the way. And slowly, Naina starts coming out of her shell, and then she started coming out, and we started crossing the threshold, and that was great. And I told the foster mom, and she says, yeah, here's the thing. She doesn't necessarily know that what's waiting on the other side is going to be fun or comfortable for her, but she just trusts that it's going to be like that because she trusts you. And that'll come with time. Flash forward 4 years, right? 2 nights ago, something pretty terrible happened, and I was tossing and turning, not knowing what to do. And I spoke to a friend of mine who's in Champaign, Illinois, and his wife wears a hijab, a headscarf, and a friend of hers had had it ripped off in the wee hours. And he said that Mona was pretty scared to go out, and he didn't know what to do about it, and I didn't know what to tell him. And so I was lying there not knowing what to do, and Naina came up and started nuzzling up against me. And so I did the only thing I know what to do to make myself feel comfortable. So I laced up my running shoes and went out and started running. And Naina was by my side, and I looked down at some point, and she's got her mouth open, tongue's hanging out, tails wagging. I just remember thinking like, gosh, this dog at some point developed trust. She had no reason to trust me, had no reason to trust that everything would be okay, and somehow she made it happen. And so you just got to believe that, I don't know what's on the other side, but you just got to trust that it's going to be better, and we do what we can do. So.